A team is setting off on horseback at an altitude of more than 5,000 meters. They're headed even deeper into the mountains, where herdsmen usually are during this season. This is Xiqu County in southwest China's Sichuan province, and the team's goal is to bring legal knowledge to the locals.
Herdsmen usually live scattered and are far from town. In order to help people on the alpine pastures know the law, we set up horseback teams.
The agenda of this session includes explaining compulsory education, as well as offering tips on disease prevention. But at such a high elevation, the weather often does not cooperate. The sun could be out 1 minute, replaced by snow and heavy winds the next.
Our challenges include bad weather and traveling up the mountains, but we do our best to overcome them to let the herders better understand the law.
Another difficult task for the team is making the content understandable. At the very beginning, language was one of the barriers.
Most of the residents here are Tibetan, who don't understand Mandarin very well. At first, there were times when they didn't know what I was saying. With the help of my Tibetan co-workers, I was able to get them and try to blend in with the locals.
In that way, problem solved.
Most of the sessions are in Tibetan. They are easily understandable.
The presenters then try to find better ways to make the knowledge of law and other policies more easily absorbed by the locals.
Initially, we used the theories, but it's hard for them to understand. Later, we try to tell stories and examples. Also, Tibetans like music and dance. We wrote information into songs and choreographed the dances. It was easier for them that way.
The team's efforts paid off. Take compulsory education as an example. With repeated emphasis, local school enrollment doubled in 5 years, covering almost all school-age children.
I have attended many sessions and benefited from them. The compulsory education law is very important. Children should study in school. It also makes me realize learning knowledge is very important.
I've attended 5 or 6 sessions. They let us know the law and understand the law. I have 3 children. After attending the sessions, I sent all of them to school.
Chinese authorities say the rule of law is a key criterion for a moderately prosperous society, and raising public awareness of them is also essential. Last year, statistics showed people who chose to resolve disputes through legal channels increased by almost 4% in 5 years. Xiqu County has also opened legal service centers to provide free consultations. Across the nation, legal services reached nearly 2 million people in need in 2019, and there were over 700,000 local mediation committees to help settle civil disputes. 10 years have passed since the first horseback team of the kind was established. The members say, besides expanded legal knowledge, they've also noticed the changing attitudes among the locals.
In recent years, people's attitudes have undergone fundamental changes. When enrolling in the fall, parents bring their children to school before dawn. But in the years past, we had to go to their homes and persuade them to send the children to school.
When the public knows more about the law, they can use it to pursue fairness. When the public knows more about disease prevention, they can stay healthy. I'm happy when I see the smiles on their faces, when they have learned more.
There are altogether 22 such teams in the area. They can reach places where roads do not. Similar sessions are also held in villages, with 350 taking place in the first 5 months of this year. And the teams plan to continue their tough but impactful work.